Kame house party.
We'll talk about the crazy world of Dragon Ball. We're talking about the show, the funny, the random, the body, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party. Show, the funny, the random, the body, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Kame House Party. I'm Vince,
I'm Aaron.
and this is the podcast where we watch every iteration of Dragon Ball, including the Dragon Ball FighterZ story, which we are jumping right back into today. I think you all are in for a treat, cause things get weird on Fighter Street. Oh, yeah.
Down on Fighter Street.
Down on
Find a
Fighter Street.
cupcake, eat it up. Guess what? It was sell the whole time.
It was sell the whole time.
Everybody gets a soul, then passes it back. That's how they roll.
Ooh, you rhyming on time there.
That's an easy rhyme.
Hey, don't diminish a rhyme, okay? Do not diminish a rhyme because there are
Hey.
very, very famous rappers who don't know how to do that.
Hey, don't patronize those rhymes.
Yeah, don't patronize those rhymes. But, you know, it's time for us to do a little Kame housekeeping like we like to do before we get into every episode. And I think it's time to bring back something that was missing in the last episode. And that's...
Comedy.
Hey, Aaron, can I talk to you
The
over
telling
here?
of Jim.
Can I talk to you over
Yeah.
here?
Okay.
What the fuck, man?
Hey, what?
We
sorry.
are funny. Don't belittle us.
Look, man, I had a hard day. No one laughed at anything I said or did.
Oh, no.
I tried. I rode a unicycle.
That always
I had
gets a laugh.
red nose and white face paint.
What? Classic Aaron look. That's how you dress every day, and people laugh all the time.
I put out 20 different banana peels.
No,
I
don't tell
slipped
me.
on 19.
Oh, my goodness. That's a personal
How would-
best.
If I would have got that 20th.
Look, nobody
just
slipped
not-
on 20
look.
bananas. Nobody slipped on 20 bananas.
Look, not since Clown Joe DiMaggio back in 1947.
Oh, man, I am taking my hat and putting it over my heart for Clown Joe DiMaggio.
Yep, your comically large cowboy hat made out of foam.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
All right, look, okay. Well, thanks for the boost, for the pep talk. I'm ready to get back to it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, okay, let's walk over.
Okay, let's walk back. And it's time for our famous piece of Kame housekeeping, and that's something we like to call the 1 minute roundup. Pa.
Yeah.
See that horse? See that horse and cart going by? See that horse and cart going by?
I do.
You know what's on that horse and cart?
Well, the side says Wells Fargo.
What else? Guess what else? Guess what else? Took too long. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Pine boxes. You know what pine boxes are for, right?
Burying the dead.
That's right. There's somebody done died. Somebody done died at the Wells Fargo.
Oof. Well, it's awful nice of them to take him to the cemetery.
You know what? That is nice of them. That is because Wells Fargo. They're small. They're a small bank out here in California, and who knows if they're going to get any bigger and turn into a conglomerate or whatever. That just sounds
probably
preposterous.
not. They'll probably stick to their small town roots, giving out loans to every old lady with the lowest interest rates possible.
They're just the best people. They didn't have to take that pine box with that dead man down to the
You
cemetery.
can etch this on my tombstone. Wells Fargo cares about people and is never overvalued a loan for students or anyone else otherwise.
Now, I'm not quite sure what you are talking about. What is a student loan? There ain't no students out here.
Just something I'm fiddling with in my spare time.
Oh, you fiddling with stuff in your fair time. That's good for you. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open up a savings at Wells Fargo.
Okay. Sorry. The end.
The end.
And scene.
And scene, because as we all know, and if you're new to the podcast, then now you know. Whenever one of us breaks in that Western themed scene, that's the end of the 1 minute roundup, and that means Aaron, because it's Aaron's turn this time. Aaron has 1 minute to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball thus far, and we're only talking about the Dragon Ball FighterZ universe, the Dragon Ball FighterZ story. So Aaron has to remember all the ridiculous stuff we talked about last time and summarize it for you. Aaron, take it away whenever you are ready.
Just so everyone knows, I've been working 10 days straight, so this is going to be interesting.
Oh, yeah. We're getting
All right.
fugue state Aaron.
Let's see. All right, let me black out real quick, and then we'll get to it. All right. And a 3, a 2, a 1. Dragon Ball FighterZ is about you, the player, becoming a soul and then possessing Goku and then waking up at Capsule Corp. And then Bulma's like, hey, don't you know who you are? And you're like, eh. And then it turns out that Goku is also in that body and you have to talk. There's a lot of talking. I didn't watch a lot of the fighting of it. I just watched the talking parts of it. So here we go. So you talk to Goku, convince him to come out. Beerus comes down and is like, hey, man, there's a bunch of waves and shit. You should probably go investigate it. So Bulma recruits you, the player, and also Goku to go find out what it is. Then you run into Krillin and you save him. Then you and Krillin go and see that Android 18 is put down and like Cell and Frieza are back. And there's also clones of everyone else. And then you also help Piccolo out, and then Piccolo's like, I don't want to see Bulma's tits. And that's kind of where we are right now. Stop.
That's a good roundup. That is a very good roundup. And of course,
Vince, you don't have to be, even though you're a nice boy, you don't have to be nice to me.
look.
You can tell me the truth.
I'll tell you the truth, Aaron. I'll tell you the truth. If any of you listeners out there were like, huh? What? That doesn't make sense. How did they talk for an hour about just that stuff? Well, we encourage you to go back and listen to all of our previous episodes. Because we're taking a little special time to honor the release of Dragon Ball FighterZ by doing some of their story stuff, switching it up a bit. If you are like, how do they make a podcast with 76 episodes and it's just about a video game? You're wrong, because we got way more about Dragon Ball, the series, and we encourage you to take a listen. And if you like it, rate and review us on iTunes, y'all. We like that stuff. We're trying to climb the ranks. But we'll get more into that later. Aaron, we got to talk about this nonsense that is the rest of the story. We have to see if we can get through this nonsensical story.
Here's the thing. I don't know if it ever makes sense. I don't think if it's ever explained clearly. And they have multiple scenes that re-explain the premise of all of this.
It's almost like they expected the player to get up, leave, not play the game for a long chunk of time, and then get back into it and be like, what the heck am I doing? And being the person that did play the game, there are a lot of fights that you can do in between. Like, you're moving across a fight grid, and at no point have I ever forgotten what I'm doing. I'm fighting.
Well, how long did it take you to beat this first story mode?
Oh, way too long.
If you want to...
I think it took me like 2 solid days. I played for like 6 hours straight for 2 days, I think.
Damn, that's a lot of fighting.
Yeah, there's a lot that is left out in the cut that we watched. But for the interest of time, I think we made the right choice. We would be here all day if we had to talk about the weird Gotenks scenes, Majin Buu scenes.
What?
Yeah, maybe we'll do something special at the end of the year with all that stuff. But until then, we're not touching it. We got too much to do.
That is, yeah. This is a very streamlined version of all of the storyline.
Yeah, and I mean, I can encourage you to just get the game because it's fantastic if you don't already have it. If you're listening to this podcast, I'm confused as to why you don't have this game yet. Go do it. Go get it.
Well, I don't have it yet, Vince.
Oh, well, because you have access to mine whenever you want, whenever you come over. It's basically yours. What? To find some magical jewels with a blue-haired girl who shot you in the face.
I mean,
That's true, right?
It's a misunderstanding.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
I may or may not know karate, and I may or may not have a tail.
We leave that for the listeners to think about in their mind's eye.
I may or may not have sent a rabbit to the moon.
Still,
me and my boy
never
Elon.
gets old. Yeah, you and
What do you
Elon
think
Musk.
What do you think? What do you think's in his Tesla that's in space right now? It's that damn rabbit.
It's a rabbit in a spacesuit trying to get to the moon. I saw one of the funniest things online today, and it was about that. It was somebody made a fake tweet from Elon Musk saying what do you think I'm trying to send a car into space for? And then it's just a picture of Mario Kart's Rainbow Road. And I was like, that's really funny. That was the funniest
good.
thing I saw all day.
He's the only son of a bitch who put a car in space.
Yeah.
This is like 80s used car salesman tactics.
Oh yeah. I'm Crazy Mike, and if you come by a brand new Toyota, I'll send one into space. That's right. I'll send a car into space just for you, and a low APR.
Come meet Toyota the Martian. He'll be giving out balloons and hot dogs to all the kids. And for 6 months, no interest, you can come out with a 2017 Camry. Fully loaded.
I'm Toyota the Martian. I'm out of this world with deals.
Come see us on Route 65.
That's Route
this
65.
Saturday, rain or shine.
Right off
Right.
the 3rd Street exit, just look for the Taco Bell sign that's half broken.
Right between the Piggly Wiggly and the burnt down KFC.
That's right. Buy a Toyota. We'll send
right.
one into space.
Jeez, fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah, this is on closed circuit television. We can curse. Fuck it.
We don't have camera. We're just doing this for fun.
What? We're yelling into the void. We're in space.
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 Hey, Gerald. I'm glad you're here on the ISS, but maybe less fake car commercials and more research.
I'm sorry. I just, I get a little, I get a little stir crazy. I don't have space madness or anything. I'm just a little stir crazy. They call it cabin fever on Earth. It's just.
I'm just surprised that you brought Toyota the Martians a full costume of that as your personal item.
Oh, I got one right, so I put it in my carry-on.
Survivor rules.
Yeah.
One personal item.
Yeah. How's cultivating germs over there going?
It's fine. It's fine.
Is it? Because it'd be finer if you could get it into a Toyota.
God damn it.
And
Seed. Ooh, twist.
Ooh, oh man, what a twist! The twist. But where are we? Where are we in this dangum story?
So Piccolo,
Goku, Krillin, Bulma, all on the plane.
Yeah. Well, they find Android 16.
Yes.
Just hanging out in the desert.
They kind of have a weird reunion with 16, but it's one-sided. They're like having a one-sided conversation with him because he's being super vague like he has been throughout the entire story. He won't tell the fighters exactly what he's doing or why.
Just that he's under some sort of duress.
Mm-hmm.
He's not fully in control of himself, even though at the beginning they said this wasn't their 16. It was a different one.
Right. But
Which
then
I don't know.
in this scene, they established that it has the other 16, like the original 16's memories.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what gets confusing for me because there are two 16s. One is actually gone. One was rebuilt with the original specs or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he fights Goku, Krillin, and Piccolo and loses. He kind of throws the fight. Goku calls him out. He's like, I knew you didn't want to kill me. You didn't have that killer instinct. Then
Free on Xbox Live.
It is free for Xbox. If you like fighting games, buy Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Killer, yeah. It's that free killer instinct, it's a no good.
16, after losing the fight, kind of explains that he can't leave the army because he has to stop her. He has to
I
stop
signed a
her.
contract. They get you for 8 years if you do the reserves.
I didn't read the non-compete clause. Oh, why wouldn't I read the fine print?
I just thought I was doing my physical. But then they put me in a room and there I am swearing allegiance to General Red.
All they asked me to do was update iTunes. Now look. Look at me.
They said, do you want to fill out a survey? Here we are.
Android 16, very gullible.
I got duped.
He got duped.
Better check the email. I do it internally because I'm an android. Boop, 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 boop. Some prince from the planet Vegeta. Sounds made up, but oh well. Wants to send me all this money. Well, I'd better send him my bank account.
Guys,
Boop, boop.
don't be like 16. Don't respond to emails from Planet Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Vegeta at VegetaPlanet.com.
Hello, my friend. I am a Vegetan prince, Saiyan strong, and I require assistance. I have all these Zenny, but they are holding it. But they won't if I transfer it to your bank account, and I will give you portions of my monies and also some senzu beans.
Oh, after reading that in my head, I might as well respond. Tap, 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 tap. Hey, Mr. Vegeta, I would love all that extra zenny. I have 2 kids and a dog that need money. So why don't you send that over to Wells Fargo, serial number ... Bing. Send.
All right, going to check my email. I hope someone gets this message. Oh, look, someone responded. 2 kids and a dog. Cool.
It is I,
here's your money.
Frieza. Time to destroy planet Vegeta. Hope anybody had any Ponzi schemes. They've already done it already. Yeah!
Hold on, I just have to hit it. Ah!
I wonder when that money's coming. I guess.
And see. Oh, you didn't want to end scene it?
Oh no, I was done.
How do we undo an end scene? A miss end scene? Do you just say it backwards? Mr. Mixelplix style?
Yeah, Mr. Mixelplix.
Yeah.
Say end scene backwards,
Yep. And you'll return us to our dimension.
where we continue to talk about this bonkers ass story.
That we keep avoiding.
Because right after 16 explains why he cannot leave the army, Android 21 shows up. Surprise! It's that same researcher from last episode.
You got tricked.
You got duped, dummy.
I mean, everyone but us was tricked.
Yeah, you're all dumb. We're smart.
We saw the press release, so we knew.
Needlessly mean. And Android 21 has some choice lines. She calls Android 16 a treacherous pile of slag. Oh, I like that line. You treacherous pile of slag. Long story short, Android 21 just blows him to bits. Blows 16 up in smoke. Krillin says a line right after. Did you catch this? Krillin says like,
Say it. Lay it on me.
Android 16, no, we were just reunited. It's like, reunited? You fought him, and he said nothing of value, and now he's gone. You weren't reunited.
We were about to do the egg toss.
He was about to pin the tail on the donkey.
We hadn't taken the family photo yet.
Oh, now we can't.
And Doris flew all the way from Metro East for this.
Where's that 16 boy I've been hearing so much about? I'd heard he's gotten big. Oh, is that him in a crater? Oh, dang it. Bye.
Well, I could only afford to stay an hour. Bye. Aunt Doris, come on. We would have chipped in.
No,
You don't have to guilt us like this.
It's fine. I just spent all my extra zenny to get here and to get back. It's got to be a round trip, right? None of you ever want to fly Aunt Doris around because you have that power and I don't.
It's just, you don't let us fly that fast.
Because there's bugs everywhere and it gets in my hair and my teeth and eyes and ears.
Mouth and nose, yes. We know all the holes.
Gets in all my holes.
We're very aware of it.
You know where else it gets? I get bugs in my butthole because you fly so fast.
Wait, it's not even facing that. Doris, it's not even facing that direction.
I won't even tell you the last hole I get things in.
Good.
My
We
right.
don't want to hear it.
My right nostril.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think I would
Yep,
say
didn't
something
wanna hear
dirty? You would. You know what? My capsule's here. I've got to go.
I didn't know they had capsule out here. I thought it was just in the metros.
Oh, no.
Man,
they get capsule everywhere, but you would know because you fly. Fly,
Yeah,
boy.
that's true. You know, I like my flip phone. What can I say?
I hope Yamcha
reliable.
dies today. Bye.
Oh, we all do. All right, bye, Aunt Doris. Man. I mean, I do get bugs in my butthole, but I'll never tell.
And scene.
scene.
Get bugs in the
Who do
butt. Now you're doing this stuff.
When bugs are in the butthole, it's time to end that scene. Who do you think Aunt Doris is related to?
Oh,
She can't be a Briefs.
oh God, she's not Briefs. Could you imagine? The Briefs wouldn't stand for such debauchery. I bet you she is Tien's cousin.
Really?
She's.
I would have thought Krillin's aunt. I mean, it could be Tien's cousin Krillin's aunt.
Yeah, maybe they are
I
bald.
don't know how that. Yeah.
Or she could be a long lost Roshi sibling. She's like a billion years old.
She loves annoying. Roshi loves pervy things. Baba loves money.
She loves being petty.
She loves guilt tripping you.
She guilt tripped. She died and then guilt tripped King Yemma to bring her back.
I know those good for nothing Z boys aren't gonna bring me back.
Well, ma'am, as king of Spirit World, I have to tell you, I can't just let you go. It's not how it works. You either have to run Snake Way, go to King Kai.
You'd make an old woman run all that way.
You could walk.
Plus, I'm afraid of snakes.
It's not a real snake. You can
I
walk.
mean,
there are clouds you can rest on.
I'd say that's pretty ableist of you. Do you have capsule out here? I'll take a capsule.
There is no capsule in the spirit world, ma'am. I'm very sorry.
Ooh, a new market for them to get into. I should write them an email.
Don't write them an email. We don't want them here.
After you bring me back to life.
We don't want them here.
All right. Ooh, what's in your cabinet here?
What?
All right, let me rustle through.
No, don't get out of there.
Ooh,
That
looks
is-
like you got a whole cupboard full of bring back to life
What are you doing?
pills.
How are you doing
Spells.
this? The bring back to life pills. Yes, that's what they are.
All right. Up, bottoms up.
Wait, no.
Goodbye. I'm sending capsule here.
No, don't. If we get capsule here, I swear I'm calling my congressman. And seed.
And scene, I had a mouthful of water. I couldn't.
Spirit World Congress.
Man. Yeah, let's. Guys, sorry, episode 76
It's just-
The Revenge of Aunt Doris.
Are you sensing a theme here? Because if you are, you're in it. This is the podcast for you.
The thing we kind of skip over in all this is that Android 21 has turned from swinging 70s, or I guess 60, swinging 60s lab coat hottie into sexy Kirby. She's a Majin now.
She is a Majin, which is just a Kirby. Why didn't I think of that? I'd never put that together. I'm legitimately having a come to Kirby moment right now because all the
Great.
Majin are just Kirby.
You better Kirby that enthusiasm.
Oh, I just caved in my pants, Aaron. Thank you.
Full disclosure, I did not come up with that Majin or Kirby. I saw it.
What?
It was memed. It was memed.
It was memed.
It was memed.
Have they not memed?
It's a communal joke.
Oh God, have they memed nothing in this world?
Is nothing meme sacred?
Everything is memed.
Android 21, but steamed hams? I don't know. Is that how you do it?
Yeah,
I'm old.
that's how you meme these days. I know. I'm in touch with the young
my
people.
Android 21? I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, Android 21, for the sake of the listeners, we'll give you a little description. She's got lots of rings and earrings around her wrist, neck, and ears. Long sleeves, just the sleeves, because she's not wearing a traditional shirt of any kind.
No, it's a tube top.
or as some of the kids call a bandeau.
What?
Yeah.
Since when?
Since I started living with my significant other, that's what I found out they are called.
Ah,
They are called
I didn't know you were
bandeaus.
so intercontinental.
You know. I know a little Espanol. I don't.
They're both horrible names for article clothing.
But what would you call it, if anything else? It's just a strip of fabric with some elastic for support.
Because, a wrap? No.
Well, a wrap
That's
is
too
an established thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, see? Fashion is hard, Aaron.
Why not just a bando?
Mm-hmm.
Who did this?
Who did? Aaron, we can't talk about who did this. They might be listening.
I don't think some fashionista from New York City is going to be listening to this.
Aaron, don't tempt fate. If he who shall not be named gets wind of this, you know his famous catchphrase. Everyone knows it. He tells you how to make it work. Aaron, do you get what I'm saying?
All right. So X-nay on the M.A. ungay.
Oh gosh, thank you. I thought you almost said his name. I thought you almost said Tim
What,
Gunn.
Tim Gunn?
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna show up any minute. I swear to God, he's gonna show up. Oh my gosh!
I mean, to be fair, you have to say his name 4 more times into a mirror
That's true.
with one candle lit
Mm-hmm.
and a seamstress form.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, why would I be nervous? I don't have all of those things in front of me right now, so I'm just going to say Tim Gunn, Tim Gunn, Tim Gunn, Tim Gunn, Tim Gunn, Tim Gunn, and one more for extra. Tim Gunn. Oh, my God, Aaron, I'm standing in that I forgot my podcast scenario is I have a large mirror, one candle, and a seamstress stuff. I have all the things, and oh God. Oh, he appeared behind me.
Get out of there, Vince.
I can't.
Vince, you can't.
Welcome to Mood. This isn't Mood. Who are you? Mr. Gunn, I didn't.
Vince, who are you talking to?
Aaron, Tim Gunn is here.
I don't hear him. Tell him to get on mic.
What? Oh, yeah, I'll tell him.
This is a big fucking pull for us.
All right.
Never have guests.
Tim, could you get on mic? Well, I guess so. I'll get on mic. Sure. Hello.
Hey, Mr. Gunn, why you call a two-top a bando?
You asked the question I cannot answer. But I will.
Well, all right.
Because I always make it work.
Well, that's inspirational. No, more than frightening.
Well, the frightening part is once I tell you, you'll never be able to wear one.
I think we're good in that department.
Oh, you do? I can tell by the sound of your voice you're an Ottoman. You need this. You need this in your repertoire right now.
But my figure, Tim, I don't think I can pull it off.
Model. Make it work. Anyway, a bando is called a bando because you know a bandolier is full of bullets?
Mm-hmm.
There was once an old Western woman who took that and slid it over her breasts.
I'm sitting with my fist up under my chin, crisscross applesauce.
Good. You know how to listen to Tim Gunn. Anyway, a old Western model. She was daring. She was bold. She wore a bandolier of bullets around her chest when some bandits stole her top. Yes. And then what she did was she used the bullets, put them in her shotgun, and killed them all.
That's good.
And do you know what her name was?
I don't.
Jesse James. The history books got it wrong, honey. They got it wrong.
It was Jessie.
Oh, you know how to spell. You made those letters work. But this is
all right, Tim.
This
I
has
think
been
we
my
need to
allotted 5 minutes, and now I disappear into the vacuum of the void.
No. Tim, we have so much to learn from you.
Aaron? Vince is
Vince?
back. I'm back.
Vince, back again? Great.
I'm back again, and I
Tell a
don't
friend.
think you understand what I just went through. I was shook to my core. And you know why? Because Tim Gunn is taller than me.
Vince, that's impossible. That's not true.
It is for Tim Gunn. He made it work.
I mean, I hadn't seen this, but all of this actually happened.
All of this is real. Guh.
Vince, what the fuck are we doing?
We're talking about Android 21's outfit.
Can we end this scene?
Yes, we can end this.
She's
scene.
wearing puffy genie pants.
She's wearing puffy
hammer
genie pants. She's got them hammer pants
Why'd
on.
her outfit change? I wonder.
I
Is that just Majin? Like, if you're a Majin, like,
You can't wear normal
Sorry,
people
you're-
clothes?
yeah, you're genie themed. My bad.
I guess so. I think that's the simplest explanation. No need to explore it further.
I mean, Occam's razor. I'll Occam's razor it.
Yeah. Done and done.
She's super powerful. They can't stop her
Yeah.
as right now, but she leaves for some reason. That gets explained later on, but
No, they kind of say it. She says after killing 21, she's like, that attack wasted some of my power. So she couldn't turn them into snacks.
I gotta eat more candy.
Yeah, she needs more candy. So she flies away. The warriors give chase.
Well, Goku mainly, but then he gets shot down.
Yeah. She hits him with a blast so hard it knocked the soul out that Goku.
Oh yeah, your soul, you, the player.
Yeah, it knocks the player out of Goku's body and into the body of Cell,
The ultimate life form.
the ultimate life form. You get like a brief scene of the Cell interacting with the soul, since they've kind of interacted once before. And Cell spends that time telling you how great he is.
Ugh.
He's very, like, I guess I haven't watched the Cell saga in a while, but like Cell is very full of himself. Like literally to
Yeah.
a fault.
I mean, he's full. For someone who's so full of other people,
Ooh.
you think he
Ooh.
wouldn't be as full of himself. You're just a composite, dude.
Yo, you're coming at Cell hard right now. Taking him
You
down a
wouldn't be
couple
anywhere
pegs.
without the people you suck through your tail.
Yeah. Confirmed. Bug boy.
The realization I had was is that he sounds so much like Plankton
He
from
does.
SpongeBob SquarePants that I had to look it up to see if it was the same person. It's not.
Wait, Aaron, are you telling me you did research? One of the core tenets of this podcast is that we don't do research. And Aaron, you've
Vince,
done research.
Vince, I've been working 10 days straight. I'm tired. I didn't know. I didn't think it would hurt. I just wanted to know something.
Oh, Aaron. I don't know if I'm going to recover from this. You'll have to give me a minute.
I know it's almost Valentine's Day, but I'm sorry.
No, I'm fine. I took my minute,
Okay,
and
cool.
I'm at peace with it. I think it was helpful that you did.
Everyone get good.
Yeah.
Wait, research is helpful.
What?
What?
I spent my
have to
whole
ch-
life not knowing this. It's how I went through my life.
I went through my entire life saying if I need to know something, I'll just know it. The answer will come to me.
I mean, you gotten
I didn't
pretty far on that.
realize. I know.
We both have. It was just a
I
miracle
eat-
that we found each other and made this
Hey,
podcast.
is this poison? Who cares? I don't know. I'll eat it anyway. Luckily, I never ate poison.
Yeah. It's wild. I walked around saying, I must be the tallest person in the world. And until Tim Gunn showed up, I was. And then he disappeared, so I am again.
I just press buttons and my car goes.
The internet's only for me. I'm the only person whose actions impact anybody else. Because the internet is just mine. Everybody else is fake.
Wait a minute. Now we're getting in from not wanting to do research into
Huh?
not accepting the existence of other people.
I am it. I am the alpha and the omega.
Oh no, God. Vince is ascended.
Oh, and I can sing. Oh.
Well, this is probably a good time to take a commercial break.
Yeah.
Now that we've attained godhood, let's pay some bills.
Time to pay some bills.
Hey, we have bills, but we're not going to pay them because this is not an actual commercial. But it is a plea, a request, an admonishment for you, the fans and the listeners. In the year of our shoe, 2018, our goal this year is to become the #1 Dragon Ball podcast on iTunes. When you type in Dragon Ball, the first podcast that should show up should be ours. We think that's our birthright.
Damn right.
We're that full of ours. I mean, we've ascended to godhood.
I'm a god. Worship me in the comments.
Yeah. You can forsake all others and worship us by giving us writing a review and rating us on iTunes. 5 stars, preferably. And then write a review. And whatever you write, we will read. That is our covenant with you.
We are
Mortals.
We want anything you have. That's fan fiction. That is slash fiction. That is, you could just write, just hit the home row. Hit the home row. Smash some keys. Drag a cat across your keyboard. Give us 5 stars. We'll read it.
I was going to say some MASH fiction, which is just some erotic fiction about Fuck, I forget. This joke would have been great if I remembered the dude's name from MASH, the 1960 movie and TV show.
Tony?
Something Alba.
Idris Elba?
No.
I know.
This is an old man reference. We should move on. Look.
Anyway, Idris Elba and you,
Yeah.
the listener, can make our day, make our wish come true, because Shenron won't return our calls. So make our wish come true by giving us 5 stars.
He's a poor sport about some of the impressions we do about him, but I mean, they're spot on.
They're spot on. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it.
Everyone knows that Shenron be like this.
All Shenrons be talking like this.
You notice how Shenron will answer the call of 7 Dragon Balls like this?
And all the Korrans be like, hey, you want to see water go up a solid wall? That's how I do my dishes. Ha ha ha. Meow.
Yeah, he thinks that's insensitive somehow.
I don't get it. Korn
neither
called
do
me
I.
a racist.
Like flat out. At a dinner party.
There were people around. My mom was there.
It was unprovoked.
And you know what? My mom still gave that dinner 5 stars.
Yeah.
Just like you should give this
And wrote a
podcast
glowing review.
5-star balls of glowing review or whatever it is you want to write in the comments.
So again, thank you for cereal. All joking aside, thank you all so much for listening, tweeting at us, all the things you do to participate. We just need this little extra push. Right now, we're number 8,
Which is not
better
bad.
than what we were.
Yeah.
And that's because of y'all.
Yeah.
But we
Like you
we
can
do
see the
better.
direct impact of your review when you give it.
Directly. Look, you may, with these Winter Olympics going on, you may never win a medal of any sort. But I'll give, for the next 2 weeks, you'll get the gold in our hearts.
That's true. You'll have a golden
have a
place in our hearts.
We'll have a ceremony. We'll play your countries. Okay,
Real talk?
new deal.
Real talk?
New specific deal. Tell me what you want. Either your country of origin, so we can play your national anthem when we read your review, or any other national anthem you want to be.
Ooh.
You want to make yourself your own country? Give me that national anthem. We'll play it, and we'll stand. We'll salute.
We will. I will hold
That's
my
your
hand
ceremony.
over my heart. I will stand tall.
I'll stand on the bronze level and like fold my arms and shake my head because I'm a poor sport.
He's a poor sport. I'll be like that 19-year-old snowboarder who won gold, kind of by accident. And just say, holy shit, I won.
Olympics are easy. Why is everyone making a big deal about it?
It's like, I got here, I'm 16. Screw you.
Ugh. Yeah,
Logan
stop
Paul's
feeling
the
bad
best.
about
Oh, God.
Stop feeling bad about yourself by watching the Olympics and start feeling good by writing reviews.
That's right.
All right, let's end this commercial and like do a show.
Okay.
Boo.
Did you just audio iris us out of the commercial?
Damn it, Vince, now I have to keep this in.
What an ad that was.
Oof. A good ad was had by all. But we swear to God, we swear to Vince that we're gonna get through this entire arc if we just, straighten up and fly right.
Yeah, let's do that.
So it's you possess Cell, then you solar flare your way out of there.
Yep, that's right. Cell gets beat because Android 21 is like keep powering up. Because Cell is so weakened, the link doesn't last, and the link returns you, the player character, all the way back into Goku's body. At that point,
So some real pointless stuff.
yeah,
Hey, you're in Cell for a while. Enjoy this. All right, bye.
yeah,
Oh, nothing of importance happened? Cool.
yeah. It's quite odd. And then the crew, the squad, so it's Bulma, Goku, Krillin, and Piccolo. They're on the plane, and they establish that 21 is way too strong. They need to get some more fighters up in this piece. And Bulma has her famous line. I guess it's kind of famous at this point, where she's just like, "Ugh, Vegeta, never around when you really need him." I mean, it's just a symptom of Saiyan fatherhood absent.
Well, they're like an animal in the animal kingdom where the father doesn't raise their kid. Humans, I don't know.
Oh, scathing commentary.
Take that, humanity.
Be
better.
Yeah. Be better, people of the world, especially you men out there. Present company included. I'm talking about myself. I can always be better. Look, I've ascended.
You can be better.
I've ascended, but I can do better.
Yeah. I mean, you're omnipotent, but you can do more.
I can always do more, guys. And girls.
You can be omnipotent. You can restart with Omnipotent Plus. It's a little harder, but
hey,
the drops. Ooh,
those sweet loot drops. That high return rate. Yeah, so
I forgot they could do this. Where they're like, how do we find Vegeta? I guess we'll sense him.
Oh,
We'll look for his energy signature.
I feel like the writers of this game got to the same point we are with this story. It's just like, we gotta get through it. Because it literally, Goku is like, hey, you know what? I'm getting pretty used to this Link business. I'm just gonna concentrate real hard and then I'll find Vegeta. And then he does. And then the real fun starts.
Because Vegeta is about to be taken out by Frieza and the Ginyu Force.
Now, I have to say, in all honesty, when this happened, I was not expecting to see the Ginyu Force during this playthrough. And I did, and I loved it. Because they nailed it.
Everyone loves the Ginyu Force. They're posing.
Mm-hmm. They're posing. There's explosions behind them. They do the whole anime bit. And it works perfectly for me, even down to the deadpan. Because, like, you know how they have the backgrounds and the explosions and stuff, and then they cut to the actual scene, and there's nothing, and it's just silence. And I loved it. 10 out of 10.
And like Frieza and Goku, I didn't write down exactly what they said, but they're a little tired of this gag.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I'll watch it all day. I'm like a 6-year-old at a birthday party.
Oh, we
hired
We hired the Ginyu Force for our kids' party.
Yeah, now the pose again.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty great.
The pose again.
He's super stoked. Yeah, of course.
Dad, they're doing the pose.
Yeah, no.
Dad, you're not watching the pose.
No, I've seen it. I've seen the pose. Like, they're great, aren't they? Yeah,
Dad, they're doing the pose again. You have to watch each side.
No, I'm watching. I'm just talking.
Dad, it's my birthday.
I know it's your birthday, kiddo. I know. I'm here.
Dad, there's fireworks.
No, those are fireworks. It's actually called pyrotechnics. It's part of the whole show. It's part of the whole song and dance. You know.
Dad, they posed again.
Look, Raccoon. He's doing his pose. He's doing the Raccoon boom. Yeah, Raccoon boom. Yeah.
Dad, why don't you take my request seriously? I feel like you're pandering to me.
What? I mean,
I feel like you're just agreeing with me just so I will stop leaving you alone instead of actually connecting with my interest.
But wow. I didn't.
Is this true?
It is, but I wasn't. You're 6. You're 6 years old. I'm supposed to do this. You're not.
I got the internet. I do research.
Oh, no. No.
It's doing the pose again. Oh, God.
And scene.
Cool. during that scene, my internal improv coach was like, "You're not adding information. You're just guessing."
And then you decided to add information.
Yeah. Then I made
You made a smart boy.
I made a choice.
And
the top of my intelligence.
Oh, the tippy top.
Mm-hmm. That's a little inside the improv studio.
You can't see it, but I'm winking vigorously.
Hosted by James Lipton.
The T-Man himself?
Yes.
So, Goku and everybody, they fight Frieza and the Ginyu Force. Frieza's pretty
I'm sure that was a great fight to have in the game.
It was a fun fight. You learn
how
how
much of the Ginyu
absolutely
Force-
annoying the Ginyu Force is to fight.
Wait, how much of the Force are they individual fighters, or is it Captain Ginyu? And then all his moves involve the rest of the Force.
That's it. So Captain Ginyu, he uses different moves that would call in like Chase and Birder and Boldo and Raccoon to all do different kind of attacks. So, and they all have like standard attacks, and then they have attacks that would burn meter. So if you're familiar with Street Fighter, it's like your EX move would do like a bigger version of that.
Hold for that bullshit.
There's someone in the fire. I hope they're okay.
Tim Gunn. Oh no.
Oh no, Tim.
Wait, where's Tim?
Where's Tim? Oh God,
No.
no. But
I'm causing that fire, baby. I owe a lot of back taxes on this property, and I'm making it work.
Tim Gunn burns down Mood for the insurance money. His favorite place in New York. Oh my gosh. Are there more?
Wait, how do you... What is mood?
Wait. You don't watch Top Model? Or whatever the show is?
Runway
Mood?
show?
Yeah. Mood is where they get all the fabric to make all the clothes for the show.
Oh.
They're like a huge sponsor. And Tim always says like, welcome to Mood, or let's go to Mood. And I love it because Tim Gunn is adorable. There's some serious activity going on outside.
He played in a side note because it's dumb. I want to say the movie was called Teen Spirit. It was an ABC Family original.
What?
Tim Gunn plays a St. Peter type where a popular girl dies.
Oh,
then,
stop it.
Okay, so a popular girl dies.
What?
Hooray. She goes to the afterlife. Tim Gunn's like, well, looks like you're going to hell unless you help this nerdy girl become popular. Bye.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. So it's yeah. So it's like She's All That sort of situation, but the ghost of a popular girl has to help this nerdy girl become homecoming queen or prom queen, or I don't know.
So wait,
find herself.
is this not just a Jacob's Ladder situation?
No, she's really dead.
She's really dead?
Yeah, like
So
she
she never comes back to life?
I'm trying to think. No, I think she does go to heaven.
Oh my god.
That makes you feel better.
They should change the title of the movie Mean
But
Girls
it's
Go
like,
to Heaven.
What's that movie with Chris Rock? That Heaven Can Wait.
I don't think I've seen that.
That was in itself a remake.
Wow.
Chris Rock dies, then he gets sent back into the body of an old white guy.
Oh, wait, so is the popular girl is sent back in the body of the nerdy girl?
No, she's a ghost. She's like a ghost friend.
She's just a ghost friend?
Yeah.
I have to see this movie.
It's pretty dumb.
It sounds beautifully dumb.
I don't know if this is staying in for y'all, but there's been a lot of Tim Gunn talk.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of guns.
As in Gatling gun?
Ooh. And speaking of Gatling, the crew end up saving Vegeta. They defeat the Ginyu Force, but Frieza is kind of knowingly saying like, oh, you're just going to be a snack for that woman, referencing 21. Mm-hmm. And the Z Fighters aren't quite aware that at this point 21 eats her victims and gains their power. And then Frieza, of course, divulges this and then uses Goldo, the little green guy on the Ginyu Force with the 4 eyes, to paralyze the crew as he has in the Namek saga. And they escape. They they get Vegeta back onto the ship, and Vegeta then wakes up and immediately calls them out on it, which I love. I thought that was a fun reference. He's like, how could you fall for it? You knew already that Guldo had that ability. And Krillin's like, you're kind of right. I was like, oh, that's great.
Sorry. We've been busy.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, and I didn't research, and I did not research this just information came to me naturally, as
Like
is
good
my
Lord
want.
intended.
Yeah, as you intended.
As the good Vince intended.
I believe the same voice actor does the voice for Piccolo and Vegeta. So if that's correct, there's a big chunk of this where it's the same guy arguing with himself.
He does a good job, though. He burns himself good.
Yeah, he's got that monopoly on raspy, annoyed.
Yeah. I wish I could do a good raspy Piccolo.
And like make it and not kill yourself.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Just don't kill yourself about it. Don't ruin your vocal cords.
Please don't ruin your vocal cords.
This is a PSA for anybody trying to do a Piccolo impersonation. Don't ruin your vocal cords. Somebody already has the job.
Hey, kid. Hey, we're in a back alley also. Hey, kid, do you want to do a Piccolo impersonation? If you do it for several minutes straight, I'll give you $100.
$100?
It's got to be deep and raspy, though.
I don't know, Mister in the Alley.
Please, Mr. in the Alley was my father's name. You can call me Alley.
Okay.
Like Ally Sheedy.
Oh.
You know, that old actress. Anyway, how about it?
You know what? No. I dare to not do a Piccolo impression. Because that's what Jackie Kennedy would have wanted.
Rats foiled again. Well, I guess I'll give $100 to someone else.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a man with a deep voice telling you, don't do Piccolo impressions. It's bad for you.
Wow, a man with a deep voice.
A rainbow flies overhead, and the camera pans up to see a world where nobody does a Piccolo impression. And scene. What a dumb world that is. I'm going to do a Piccolo impression right now.
Vince, no!
Oh, I'm God. I can fix it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, don't do it unless you're God, please.
Yeah.
Don't do a Piccolo impression. Little asterisks at the end. Bottom of page. Unless you're a God.
Mm-hmm. Lord Beerus does a great Piccolo impression.
Font 6. Oh, man. It's hilarious.
It's the best.
You got to get him real drunk, though.
Getting drunk off Bulma's food. And so right after we have the reunion of Vegeta and the rest of the fighters, they're like, all right, let's team up. It cuts to Supreme Kai's world.
Yeah.
And we see Supreme Kai and Elder Kai. They're watching what's unfolding on Earth on their HD glass ball.
This bitch has got 4K.
Yeah.
That's 4 Kais of resolution.
I think that's probably the best thing I've ever heard you ever say. Is you just that's 4K, 4 Kais of resolution.
Vince, that's a very dumb joke.
I won't, but the thing is,
Please
I won't
don't
be
praise
able
it.
to not say that whenever I say, oh yeah, I got a 4K TV, 4 Kais.
I got a 4 Kai.
I got a 4 Kai TV.
What? Did you say Kais?
What? No, I said Kais.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Huh?
But
Vince,
yeah.
we're at this dinner to celebrate your godhood. We don't need you making these dumbass jokes. Now blow out your infinity candles.
I know that's a trick. I'll go put it out with my thumbs.
Hey, Vince, can you make a birthday cake even you couldn't blow out the candles on?
I've trapped in
steam's
infinite thought, so let me separate my corporeal form, and now my voice can just be on the podcast. While my body thinks about that for infinitum.
You gotta run those numbers.
Gotta crush those numbers. Watson ain't got shit on my
Crush those
computer
God
power.
numbers.
But yeah,
it's a nothing scene.
yeah,
It's like, things are happening on Earth. I guess we can watch.
they
Fade out.
literally introduced these two characters fully rendered, right, with animations, and then
They
they're
didn't
like,
have to.
oh well, you know what? We can't do anything. It's up to the gods. It's up to Vince and Beers to decide.
Those jerks.
We both
But
love
aren't Kai's
food.
gods? Kind of.
Kind of.
Or are they Watu the Watchers?
I feel like they're more like Watu the Watchers.
Again, I missed the Boo saga, so I missed some of that Kai stuff.
So the Kai stuff in the Boo saga is more like they are. Yeah, they're like, hey, you know, Kame, he's on the ground floor. He's like handling stuff. He's getting in the trenches, reading people's minds on Earth, making sure everything's cool. And then when it's something Kame can't deal with, it gets escalated to Kame's manager, Supreme Kai, and Elder Kai, who's Supreme Kai's manager. And then they send Gohan up there. He breaks his Z sword. Blah 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 blah.
We'll get to it.
Unlocks
we'll
his
get to
potential.
it. Don't blah, 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 blah it.
Well, no, I'm blah 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 blahing because I don't want to give spoiler.
Ah, okay.
Because it's actually pretty cool what happens on Supreme Kai's planet. But
So I think you put it best right before we recorded, is that this next scene is just a vor montage.
yeah, and we're not shaming you if that's what you're into, but that's the best way to describe what happens.
This is
next.
what this is.
This is what this is. This is Android 21 in her final form, or in her true form, just going around eating up all those hot little fighters, zapping them with her finger, turning them into cupcakes and bonbons and crawlers.
Here's what I'm. Crawlers?
Crawlers?
Creepy crawlers.
Creepy
She
crawlers.
puts you in the thing maker.
Oh, don't get me started on the thing maker.
Here's my issue. She keeps calling it candy. Mm-hmm. And technically it's not.
They're just sweets.
As
Well,
yeah.
bonbon is a
Treats.
candy.
Confections.
Yeah.
Technically, I think candy has to be... Candy doesn't have flour in it.
Oh.
It's not a baked element. If I'm not mistaken, technically, I don't know. Whatever Chop told me.
Look, if you're listening, you're like, I can't believe they don't know this. Perfect thing to put in comment. Boom. Done. Roasted.
Y'all don't know the difference between candy and confections? Y'all dumb. 5 stars.
We'll read it. Child, we'll read
Just
it.
did.
Just did.
Like Ginyu Force. Candied.
Candied. Frieza. Candied. Nappa. Turned into a chocolate icing cupcake.
That's generous of him.
Yeah.
I wonder if you get to pick who picks what treat you turn into.
She does.
Is it random?
No. 21 does. She says, I'm not sure what I'm going to turn you into when talking to Frieza, because she can't decide. But one of the things I did want to talk about was the fact that she rates all of the treats that she eats out of 100, which is a really difficult scale.
That's like some ridiculous IGN shit.
Oh, yeah, take that, IGN. And
You don't need we don't need a 1 out of 100. Like
nobody needs that.
we don't a video. I'm like, this game was 87.5, but this game was 93.5, and I can see where the differences are. Like my dumb monkey brain can't fucking process that. Maybe a Vince God brain can. But
I
like
get
1 out of 5. I
guess I
get
better double up these thinkers.
Oh yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, while that
the
other Vince is
subtleties.
thinking about the IGN scale,
It lost a 0.5. I don't know if IGN does it 1 to 100. Someone out there does, I'm sure.
Whoever does it.
Yeah, up yours.
You
Please
wrong for this
sponsor
one.
us. Well, I lost a 0.5 because the anti-aliasing wasn't on top of things.
Which isn't always program specific, software specific. That's more of a hardware thing. Anyway, Nappa got a 24 out of 100 on the taste scale, so he's not that strong. The Ginyu Force as a total got 40 out of 100. So divide that by 5.
Better.
Blah blah blah.
See, we got to do math now.
And I don't feel like I'm already doing a lot of math.
I mean, that's that's like a 2 out of 5.
Yeah, it's 2 out of 5, and then
That's a no good.
But she said that the 40 didn't even come close to Cell, so we didn't get Cell's score out of 100. But I'm guessing it's somewhere close to Frieza's, which was 80 out of 100. So Frieza's really tasty.
Pretty good, man. Well, now I'm Now I'm in divorce because
Now
of that rating
I want to
scale.
taste some Frieza.
I wish they would have. I mean, easy joke, low hanging fruit. Turn into a nice little popsicle and maybe an Astro Pop,
Oh, Aaron.
an Otter Pop, perhaps.
This is another reason why Dragon Ball, you guys over there at Funimation, you got to get us in the writer's room. We will do all your goofy work for you. This is all we do.
Frieza turns into a chocolate sundae. Well, the polygons on it. God damn it.
We just fight for it every day. Every day we're just like, hey, game designer, you're the one that makes all the models for the candy in this game.
Yes, I am a candy modeler. That's my official title,
I-
as you will see above my cubicle.
I was going through some of the files to make sure that everything looked
Do
the
you
way that
enjoy
we
my
needed to
delights?
for the copy that we're writing for all the dialogue. And I noticed that Frieza's character gets turned into donut.
Yes,
that right?
It's very. It's some of my best donut work.
Now,
The glaze.
Aaron's not
the sheet
here.
on the glaze.
Aaron's not here, as we are head writers on this this endeavor, because he is throwing up in the bathroom. He is literally vomiting with disgust. Because how
Well, if he
the
ate the
heck could you not make Frieza into a rocket pop?
Well, Rocket Pop is a brand of treat, and we have to stay generic.
You don't have to put rocket pop on it. It's
Well, I feel
public
that would be a
domain.
That would be a miss. Well, I don't think that's true, but that would
Food
be a
goes public
misservice.
domain. Everybody knows it. How do you think
I
hot
mean,
dogs
I
are in
don't- I
every
don't-
stadium? How do you think hot dogs are in every stadium?
Look, I don't do research, so I wouldn't know. But I do think it would be a misservice to the art if I did not specifically write Rocket Pop on a Rocket Pop-esque frozen treat.
You know what? I was getting ready to fire you right here on the spot, but
I didn't realize you were my supervisor, but continue.
you just said that you didn't do research, and I respect that. Also, I'm God.
Hey, why do bad things happen to good people? Well, I have you here.
Oh, now I'm stuck in a thought loop. Now the dialogue's never going to get finished, and that means
Now
Aaron can't leave the bathroom.
Did he change it?
I'm thinking about why bad things happen to good people. He got me in a conundrum.
I'm wondering that too.
Oh, now I have to separate this, and now only my body can move. I mean, my voice. Oh, I'm so confused.
Can we do enough callbacks that even God gets confused?
And see.
And scene.
We had to cut it short because if Toriyama got in there, it's going to be a whole thing. Blah, 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 blah.
I do have to point out this one good roast from Frieza when he thinks he's about to kill 21. Your jokes are horrible. You know what? I'm not going to do this fucking voice. All right, here's an Aaron voice. Pretend it's Frieza. Guys, don't do a Frieza impersonation. Your jokes are... Bleh. I can't even do it in my voice. I can't even do an Aaron impression.
We're almost there.
I could do it. It's words, Aaron. Come on. Your jokes are horrible. You'll have to workshop them in hell.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
And then, fire, ineffective.
At this point, Android 21 has eaten all the strongest fighters and is just so ready to eat Goku and the rest of those warriors.
So they meet in a volcano?
Yeah. They meet in a volcano, and all the fighters are like ready to fight, and Goku's like, wait a second. We can't fight here. You're too strong. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, Goku instant transmissions all the way to Supreme Kai World.
It's, again, the same way that they let Cell or Boo, who got blowed up on King Kai's planet. That was Cell, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just a blatant disregard for property.
And it's Goku's idea.
Except Earth.
I must emphasize, this is all Goku's idea.
You know what it is. Goku's that guy who wants, I think in high school or college, we've all known of or are aware of this person. It's the person who wants to fucking party all the time. It's the person who parties the hardest, but they never host.
Oh, yeah.
It's always, hey man, you should throw a party. Hey dude, let's throw a party. Are your parents out of town? Hey man, you got that pool. Let's throw a party.
Absolutely. And you're kind of like, yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, party sounds great.
Yeah, party sounds great. And then they start inviting people without giving you time to actually think it over and plan it properly.
Goku, who are all these people?
Goku, there are 80 people on my front lawn.
It was supposed to be board game night.
You said it was just going to be a couple people. You were going to invite Cindy, the girl I have a crush on. She's not even here. And these kids from other schools. I don't know any of them.
Why are the people that work at the Tasty Freeze here?
Nobody likes them.
They're all in their 30s.
Yeah, they're
roast
so
stage.
old. 30 years old. Ew. Ugh.
Anyway, Goku, what are you doing?
I wanted to party. Instead of fighting, I'm into partying. I'm 19.
Hey, get out of my mom's room.
What?
Why are you inviting 20 people in there to play King's Cup?
What? Well, it has the biggest table for a bed. Your mom sleeps on a bed. There's a table.
Yes. I'm aware of my mother's condition, Goku.
I just think it's silly. That is the place to play King Cup. I'm drunk.
Why is everyone in the attic?
God.
It's not meant for people. No.
Hey,
Goku's doing the Kame Kame Ha. I thought it was Kamehameha. It's whatever he's going to do. Just watch. My baby pictures.
And seed. Never
Don't
party with Goku. Another PSA.
Yeah. Because he'll just take it to your place. He doesn't want to trash his own home.
And that actually,
Chi-Chi will get mad.
I'm not gonna lie, that happened to me in high school, but it was like a friend's.
Did you get duped?
It was a friend's house though. It wasn't like my house. It was a friend's house.
Then fuck it. Look, someone shot a.
I got in trouble like it was my house though.
What? How?
We did a terrible literally there were so many people that they ate they went through all of his food in his fridge, and there was no way we could recover from that because we spent all day cleaning the next day, and the person who did the whole started the whole thing was like, oh, I'm too hungover to help you guys clean. It was F you. But yeah, so Goku takes the fight to Supreme Kai's planet. Supreme Kai's like, what are you doing? And in the game, this fight is actually pretty interesting because it's the hardest fight thus far. They give Android 21 a billion health, and you have standard health and whatever. And so it really does feel like she's overpowered and that you have to do a lot of fighting.
Do you get to pick who you want to do you have your pick of the litter as far as fighters? Because in the storyline, in the cutscenes, it's like everyone's there somehow.
Yeah, at this point in the game, you have all the characters, and you get to choose who you want to fight with. But you kind of just pick the 3 fighters that you've been playing with the most at this point because they leveled up. There's like a light RPG element to it, which spices the fighting up a little bit. But man, you know how Dragon Ball always ends. Dragon Ball always ends a big, massive fight with charging up and blowing something to smithereens.
Everyone that is there does their special move.
Right. Krillin's got the Destructo disc.
We're not naming everyone's special moves.
Yeah.
Come on.
But like Gotenks is there, Gohan is there.
Yeah. I will say Boo is there.
Boo is there.
And his special move of turn into chocolate.
Yeah, so how does that?
Which doesn't seem to have any effect.
No.
She did not turn into chocolate.
She did not turn into chocolate. She turned into a crater. That I don't like I'm concerned about some of the people that made this story.
Go on. I think we might be on the same wavelength.
Because they really
brought
go
it up
out of
first.
their way to make 21 enticing. Right? They make what's happening.
Dude,
like,
I have the same note at this same time because it did sort of reach that fever pitch
where she's just
during
like
this final fight.
exploding with like, and the only way I can
It's just-
describe this, I'm sorry, is like she's lusting after all their power. It's not that she
It's
like
that-
wants it to be strong like Cell or Frieza or any other character that takes power. It's like this power, I need it. Ugh.
My biggest gripe is that she's making noises.
Yes.
And this could be me projecting. But they did design her a certain way.
Right. And this is anime. Sometimes
Yeah. We're aware of anime.
characters are designed this way just because that's the style. But with some of the noises and the dialogue choices, it makes
the things.
you know, it makes you pull
She's
your
got
collar out. Makes
She's
you
wearing the
pull it.
bando.
She's
She's
wearing
got
a
the midriff
bando.
exposed.
She's got a tail. Ooh, a tail. Ooh, yes.
She's saying she's gonna eat you up
Ooh.
like a little muffin.
She says, you're tasty. I want to eat you up. Oh,
Yeah.
you're going to taste so good. I'm going to eat you. I'm going to put you in my mouth and eat you. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. It got overboard for me.
I'm trying to see
I'm
if
like,
I
this
wrote
is-
anything down after that. Like if anything comes up, like after they're all done, if there's like a funny one-liner that Goku has.
Not really. They're just kind of finished. But then I really just want to talk about Whis and Beerus here at the end
Go on.
because they're there too, hanging
Yes.
out. Whis brings up some of these plot hooks of like, well, we didn't get all our questions answered. Also, I'm James from Team Rocket.
Whis is James from Team Rocket.
Yeah, pretty much. But she's like, hey, there's a lot of unanswered questions. And Beerus is like, I don't give a fuck. I'm hungry. And then Whis turns to the camera, breaks the fourth wall, like, well, if you want to find out there's no stopping you, just be sure to tell me once you find out all the answers. Which I'm guessing takes you into the other story modes.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dragon Ball's never fucking done this ever. Why are you doing this now?
It was an odd choice. And I think, look, and for gameplay reasons, I think they split it up like this to encourage people to play more, to get through the story. And like, I listen to a lot of gaming podcasts and they're talking about this game a lot. And that has come up. They have said like, I am having a hard time getting through all of these different stories because it's a lot. It's a lot. And I got through all three. And boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy. Everyone take a drink.
Mm-hmm.
He said, boy, oh boy. Yeah, it seems Hold on. I lost my train of thought. Fuck that.
It's just forced. It's forced in a way that Dragon Ball usually isn't. And I get it. It's a video game. They have to make certain conceits. But this story seemed like they could have done it all in one swoop. Especially once you watch or play through all of it. Because
the other ones are just you're following different characters.
Yeah.
And I kind of get I do appreciate them saying, you know what, not everyone wants to hang out with the good guys. Some people's favorite characters are the villains. Let's give them a chance to inhabit them for a little bit.
Right.
And
as someone who had done that, it was kind of nice to see what Frieza's like in his downtime and what Cell gets into.
Because look, guys, the ending's the same. They just get there in different ways.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. They could have mashed it all into one big storyline. It would have been great.
Yeah. And that's not to say that what we just went through was not great. Because this is the first Dragon Ball video game that I think really nails it on the look, the feel, the nostalgia, the in-jokes. Like it is a Dragon Ball fighting game for Dragon Ball fighting fans, and as such, I can say I really liked it. I'm still playing the game.
Yeah, this would have been much more enjoyable if I had fighting in between each scene.
Right. It also would have taken you an order of magnitude longer.
Yeah. So it's, again, according to Vince and us, the other story modes are pretty much the same. There are some differences. You get a little more information. I don't know if we're going to cover that next week or if we're going to go back to our little boy Goku. Guys, we didn't make this decision yet. Vince is still God rendering on it.
Yes. I was actually rendering on that before we started recording. It's amazing that I haven't finished it yet. It's all inspiring.
But that's it for the Warrior arc.
That's it for the Warrior arc. We made it through.
We did it. We beat 21.
We blew that candy loving lady into utter oblivion. Disintegrated her form into
nothing. Said, take your over-sexualization elsewhere, please.
Yes.
As a playable character.
And if you want, I could tell you, playing with Android 21 as a character, pretty darn cool. Stealing other people's moves, doing weird dark Kamehameha waves and stuff.
Are you always a Majin version?
Yes.
Well, that's lame.
I bet DLC they'll give you.
Ooh, you better.
Look, there's characters coming to the DLC. There's lots of characters.
They better have Android 21 in the specific outfit, said the man who just said she was over-sexualized.
It would be cool.
I'm self-aware.
We're all self-aware. I'm aware of yourself.
If you want us to be aware of yourself, you can do so by writing to us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can connect with us there.
Mm-hmm.
Vince is VINT_E on Twitter and Instagram, and also the PlayStation Network if you want to coordinate which lobby to go into so you can fight each other.
Catch me in U.S. East Coast 3.
All the way in 3.
And it's waiting room 4. Usually is 51 people in it. It's my favorite spot. I'm there all the time. And then, of course, if you are interested in following Aaron around on social media, which I pray you do, and I encourage that you do, I may threaten you with godly force to do so.
Vince is just, but oh God, why did I do that? I don't know what I was saying. Vince is just. You know what? Vince is just. The end.
I am a just God, and I will just tell you that Aaron is at Ajax Shelton on Instagram, at Aaron J. Shelton on Twitter. My gosh, is it fun to follow Aaron?
But yeah, come back next week, whether we're talking about CG boys or hand-drawn boys.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it'll be the same. It'll be the same. It'll be a lot of goofs and gaffs.
GIFs and memes.
Yeah. Ooh, you mean gifts?
Oh, find out which one
Find
of us
out
is
where
right.
we land on that. Oh, you better render on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. And as we always say at the end of every episode of Kame House Party, no matter what you're going through, no matter what's going on, you know what you gotta do. You gotta keep